Start. Ladies and gentlemen, during the year under review, your company was able to achieve a good profit. The profit for the year, after meeting all expenses of operation and management, and after providing for depreciation but before investment allowance and taxation, amounted to about 9 crores. Your company was able to achieve an all-time record turnover for the year under report. The increase in turnover and profits are due to inflation, change in product mix and control of purchases. The unprecedented increase in alternator sales was mainly due to the uncertain power availability throughout the country. I hope you will find the company's performance satisfactory. Your directors have recommended a dividend of 16% on equity shares as against 15% last year. The shareholders will be glad to know that we have received valuable orders from many customers in India for supply of tube welders, which are already in production in the Mysore unit in collaboration with United Kingdom manufacturers and production of variable speed drive controls in collaboration with Tarn Automation Limited of United Kingdom has already been started in Mysore unit. With these products, the Mysore unit is being developed into an electronics complex. A new industrial license has been received for manufacture of industrial measuring instruments. Our plans to fully utilize our production capacity in large machines are now implemented. During the year, we have completed the development of a new series of mill duty motors. The company's joint venture is now in the 10th year of production. For the year ended 30th June 1981, the Malaysian company has achieved a turnover of about 10 million. The new joint venture has already commenced its trading activities. Our sales office at Kuala Lumpur has received good orders for supply of electric motors for pumping sets. Your directors have carefully considered the requests for bonus shares. Necessary resolution has been placed before you for approval. Application to the Controller of Capital Issues has since been made. You will be glad to note that this is the 5th bonus issue that the company is making. You will have noticed from the director's report that your directors have resolved to issue, after the bonus issue, an additional equity capital of about 96 lakhs to the existing equity shareholders of the company. The additional equity capital will be utilized for replacement and modernization of machinery which has been taken up by your company on a continuing basis. I am sure that the shareholders will extend full cooperation in subscribing to the proposed rights issue as hitherto. In my speech last year, I referred to the proposal under the consideration of government to revive the price preference scheme. This was withdrawn in 1978 on representation made to government. True to my expectation and apprehension, the government departments and statutory agencies have now been advised to accord purchase products of public enterprises in competition with private sector manufactured products. Needless to say, in the context of the mixed economy adopted for the country, any policy of purchase or price preference is discriminatory in nature. By paying more, the government is helping the inflation to grow. Industries, whether in the public or private sector, are meant to cater to the requirements of the country and not to any particular segment or sector. The preference policy will handicap many units in private sector, undermine healthy competition, encourage inefficiency, and lead to higher prices to customers. I therefore urge the government to treat all industries on the same footing and scrap the policy of purchase. Your company wants to expand its activities, but the existing highly centralized system of administration and controls are delaying projects. A project cannot be completed in less than 3 to 4 years' time. This involves running about to various authorities. In my speech last year, I referred to the various approvals which an industry has to take from the central government and urged for the simplification and decentralization of administrative machinery on zonal basis so that the sponsors of industries in the south need not have to go to New Delhi for each and every approval. Letter from the convener, Commerce Institutes Association of Karnataka, Bangalore. To all the principals of commerce institutes participating for May 1981 speed tests regarding delivery of question papers and valuation of answer papers of typewriting speed tests. I am glad to state that the admission tickets of May 1981 speed tests pertaining to your institute is ready for delivery. The same may be collected at the association during working hours after producing a letter of authorization from your institute. This request I am forced to make to save unnecessary postage and possible non-delivery if sent by post. I hope you will cooperate. Further, it is proposed to conduct mass valuation of answer papers pertaining to above test at Corporation High School, Bangalore. The following are the conditions that the valuers or scrutinizers who are supposed to come for the valuation work are expected to adhere. The person who takes up the valuation work should be a bona fide teacher of a recognized commerce institute through which he is sponsored. He should have served as a teacher for a minimum period of 2 years in the respective institute for the subject for which he has been sponsored. Such of those valuers who have put in more than 5 years of service will be allocated the scrutinizer's duty. The scrutinizers will have to check 20% of the answer papers valued by the junior examiner. The valuers will be paid 30 paise per answer paper subject to a maximum of 50 papers a day, and this may be altered at the discretion of the convener. Every institute can send not more than 2 persons for the valuation work or scrutiny work. Refreshments will not be supplied by the association, and it is the responsibility of the valuers or the scrutinizers to make their own arrangements. Yours faithfully.